I welcome all the guests who have come to the opening ceremony of Apex Center, Apex Conference and Social Center. I'm very pleased that you're all here, and I want to share some of the ideology behind the structure or the setup you've seen here today. So allow me to take you through some of the slides which will elaborate the concept. Now, the Apex Center is one of the companies I collaborate with. I've got a business in the form of Medical Legal Professionals, which is a medical legal agency, and then the academic wing and the spread of or extension of that business into the Apex Center is the result of what you see here today. So it's Medical Legal Professionals. We started back 2 years ago, and then the Apex Conference and Social Center. We also have academic wing in the form of ProSkills UK development. Then Spotlight is a social networking side, and all of that collaborating with the background of Medical IT Solutions Limited Company. These businesses, they integrate together, and I'm having the responsibility of collaborating and running them together as one group. A bit about me. I'm a trained orthopedic surgeon with my training based in UK back in early to mid 90s, and then I have a medical IT background where I've been training medical professionals after having completed my IT certification in Microsoft. I've been setting up different medical IT courses for the training of doctors, and also putting the medical and the IT knowledge together is basically what has generated these businesses. Now, I must share with you how we started. Back in 2009, beginning of 2009, I took a small office in Brentwood, the fourth floor of this building here, where from scratch we built up offices. I developed a team of medical legal professionals and then started training them. The size of the team increased as the workload gathered, and then towards the end of 2009 we had a fairly good sized team of about 10 people, 7 to 10 people working at one point, and that was the time where we thought we should extend our business into a bigger venue. So we moved to Romford. That is where we stand now. This is the fourth floor of Moreland House, which is basically the house of Medical Legal Professionals Limited. That's the picture of the office upstairs, this is the first floor, whereas the fourth floor has the Medical Legal Professionals. And then from that onward, 2 months ago, this is the place where you sit now. It used to be basic structure. So we developed that into an auditorium, and then it all just went on to the current shape of the project. So this project has a boardroom. This project has this auditorium where you're sitting, and you will see some of the pictures. Also a corner for TV broadcast interviews, and the reception, which you've already seen. And my current team consists of a good number of 12 people. Now, Medical Legal Professionals moved to Moreland House, taking this 3,500 square foot floor upstairs with a purpose. We built our further journey on the success we have achieved so far. So in 2010, we were fairly taking a big workload from various law firms, around 350 to 375 personal injury law firms through various medical agencies. And then in 2011, we planned to develop and consolidate the business further. And with that business, this Apex Center comes to support and extend the academic side of that business and the social side as well further. So currently we have a staff strength of 18 members, and Medical Legal Professionals is split into are extended in the form of Apex Center, which is there in the center. And then Apex Center basically is a conferencing center which has an academic wing, which is ProSkills, where we will be running professional courses of medical, IT, law and business. We have a group of tutors who will be conducting these courses, and then we have a lighter side but very professional side as well. Professionals networking events will be held under Spotlight part of Apex. So Apex is the center of the activity, and then this is the venue management, and the venue has one academic side and one social networking side. So what do we have here? This Apex Center has high definition image projection facility. This has a dual touch interactive smart board where tutor and student can interact together to facilitate learning. And then we have professional quality sound, surround sound here. We have high definition video conferencing with 2.5 meg upload line, which is quite a good quality of facility available. I think you can be connected to the outside world through our systems. Then you have a clicker system, the voting system. You can have your subjects analyze. The trainer can not only give you a certificate of attendance, but a certificate of merit as well. Then you have internet facility around the floor, which is wireless. You have the ability to print handouts from the annotated screens, which means whatever the speaker has drawn for you, you can have it printed out to you. So this is a wonderful facility. I'm sure that you'll benefit from that in time to come. Now, how do we act? How do we proceed from here? Our mode of action is that we will develop a campaign around, if you are the speaker tomorrow, we'll develop a campaign to add it to your profile, to the electronic profile. Anybody's looking for your name on Google will find that you are at all these places. Before the lecture and after the lecture, we will promote your profile to that level where people will know what you're talking about, and I think it'll add to your already acclaimed credentials. We will have your presentation put across the TV transmission. We have hired time from TV channel, one of the Sky channels, and we shall be relaying your presentations, your educational presentations across as well. We also have the facility for you to learn the modern gadgets, presentation gadgetry. My role as a presenter, and I've been training how presentations through Microsoft PowerPoint. So I've developed a battery of gadgets which are pretty high tech, and they will take you to the next level of presenters who use the modern technology very, very professionally. We also have the certificate of merit system where you can evaluate your audience, not just present, and they will be in a position to really, you'll be in a position to give them scores, that how much of them performed, say 60%, what was the band for 70%, over 80%, and they all have their sheets printed as they leave the auditorium. And then, of course, we have a high quality professional printing for brochures. We have on-site photographer and video maker available for your webinars and your media pictures. And also we have the web programmer's advice available for increasing the searchability for your name should you need that facility. Now all of this put together at the auditorium, the boardroom, our registration facility at the reception, and the business of ML professionals upstairs. This is what we stand for, and I hope that you benefit from this facility, you enjoy this facility. It's meant to promote education, it's meant to promote professional networking, and let's hope that we all do it together. Thank you very much for very patient listening.